Hey guys, someone asked what I thought about the VIX, and so that made me come back to the chart, take a peek. So I've got the 23, the 30, and the 37, 1, 2, 3, and it looks like this 1333 is going to be the winner chicken dinner for the downside volatility. So as long as it's going down for the volatility towards that 1333, then we can expect a little bit of a higher ES, right? And if it's going to go long, then you would want for it to get above 1871 to really get serious about shorting. Otherwise, you're just inside the ones, right? Okay. So on the intraday, you can see in for ES, the daily, you're coming up to 30-day and 1 month ones. And the difference between the 1 month and the 30-day is the month goes by calendar trade days, and 30 days just flat out 30 days. So, very interesting. It went right to the level and pulled back, and then now we're doing the same thing at this lower level. So, as long as these, 30-day ones hold, we're in good shape. With the way the VIX is looking, though, with this downside potential to 1333, that's a couple of points still. So, I would say retesting this upper area, 4,500, certainly in the realm of possibilities going into end of month. You know, everybody's got to have the books look good. So that's a possibility. Otherwise, here are the threes right down here. So the bearish thesis is sort of, flattening out. We could just walk right between these ones until the Thursday, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. A long time between then and there, and there's just really 2 days worth of range, so they're going to have to just up and down it for a couple of days like a zipper, maybe see what happens. We're sitting on some threes. This is the NQ. I just wanted to show you real quick some ideas. So here I've got a 60-minute chart and just the 24/7 60 minutes, so you can see that it goes from 1975, just a normal 60-minute range, and see if I can, it's so small, see if I can find it. So you can see that's right in here, 1975, just very small candles, hits the range, turns around, hits the range, turns around. And then when it finally broke the range, it goes to this next level, which is the 1 hour IB. That's from 8:30 to 9:30. So it goes from really 1975 to this 90/25, or excuse me, 58, wrong one, 58. This is the daily. 90 is the daily. So we would go from the 1725. We put this over here, and we would go to 58. Right in there. Close is close enough. So it's right there, right? That's where it goes. So it went right to target and the daily one. So target was reached and you were at resistance. So you can see there was nothing but wicks and tears above that for the entire session. Unfortunately, they lost the line and it broke to the upside. So I don't know if this is like a little buy the dip here, if these threes will hold overnight, but it doesn't really matter. We'll just trade what we've got in front of us. There's some more whites going all the way up to, like I said, 4,500 on the ES, and it looks like 15,194, 15,183. Um, they're buried behind there. So many levels intersecting. 189.50, 195.75. How about that? 194.75. So Definitely keep your eye on that for a little pop and drop maybe, and keep your eye on these levels. If the one breaks, it's going to go to the two, right? So it would go from 58 to 116. There you go, something like that. And that would be ideal if you weren't sitting on resistance. You don't want to trade into resistance. I don't. You want to be trading above or below, something like that. You have to try both. Today, I maxed out of my profit target early, so I had to stop trading. 30% of 11,000 is 3,300, so I was like really close, 32.93. Longs were better for me going into the session. I made a few stabs, got a couple of little scalps, tiny trades off, and then it finally 8:30 opened, and I was just right on it. And longs were better for me today, the way I was trading, and I did make a couple of shorts, but mainly the long side. And if you want to look at the analysis, we can get into some granularity. But I think one thing that you might like is his points, and then average entry efficiency and average exit efficiency. So I've got pretty high marks for the entry above 50, but for the exit, it did well too. Now I can't get it to print. Maybe I'm not doing this right. It's a strong possibility, but I checked it earlier and it was pretty good. But this is just showing average, which is fine. So there we go, almost to 10, 903. Total efficiency. I'll take 903. All right, so get back to trades. And you can see I took a little couple of stabs. And then at 8:30, those are points rather. Here we go, currency. It opened up at 8:30 and started executing. Got a little rough patch here, but turned it around and ended up closing at the max profit. Can't exceed 30% of 11,000, which is 3,300 per any trade session. So cut it off just in the nick of time. So I hope the rest of my days are going to be similar. It helps to have the volatility when you're trading a volatility strategy, and like I like to trade, going from the one to the other. As long as I have the levels, right here in front of me, it helps me at least get a football field or an idea of what the dynamic volatility calculations are, and gives me a benchmark to match those points away from the open to either the distance or have it be situated near another target like a daily one or a volume area, something like that. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, Earn2Trade still has uh, an offer that's available. So you can come over to the website, Trading. Definitely click and get a, there we go, Earn2Trade. Definitely check out the Trader Career Path, or let's see, I went too quick. Let me go back in here. My apologies. I've got 40% discount on the popular TCP 25 for 90. Okay. Yeah, right here, starting out at the TCP 25. Fantastic little program. Get in, follow the rules, go up the progression ladder, and reach your end of the tranche and get the funding offer. So what's really cool about this is they have the TCP as well as the Gauntlet Mini, so plenty of products to choose from. And what we would like to do is, um, just follow the process, the progression ladder, and do like I'm doing. Don't, exceed your consistency. That's your 30% rule. That's what got me it, which is a good thing, 30% of the target. So 11,000 is my target. That, 30% would be right there. So I had to turn it off. Just follow the rules, see if we can get our funding letter offers together and get the JATS PT over back at the website. J Auto Trading. Oops. You can get the Shark Week if you're a Bloodhound member, Bloodhound and Blackbird, or you can come over and if you're not a Shark Indicators customer, subscribe to the platform, the indicators, and we will get that load file to you, and you will get up and running in no time. Got a big price reduction, $100 a month. Supports Ninja 8, Ninja Web, Tradovate, and if you would like a subscription for just the Excel files, if you would just like to get the levels emailed to your desktop, then you can email to your email box, not your desktop, but desktop computer. We can do that also. Soon we're going to be on Twitter. We're going to reactivate a Twitter subscription. So if you would like to get access to the levels via Twitter instead of email, we can do that. Get you covered all different ways. So thank you so much. If y'all have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk at you soon.